Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your host again, Lansana Sako, with the Hidden Truth. Today's topic is to talk about my last video that I sent out, wherein I compared His Excellency Julius Maada Bio and Dr. KANDEH YUMKELLA. In my video, I made a comparison of the two of them just to point out or educate my Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters about who KANDEH YUMKELLA is and who Maada Bio is in terms of qualification or in terms of who is best to lead our nation. And in my heart, I believe that right now it's KANDEH YUMKELLA. At this moment in time, it's Dr. KANDEH YUMKELLA. And the reason I chose Dr. KANDEH YUMKELLA is not because of any other thing. I'm not looking for anything in his government or for any favors from him. I don't know him personally. I'm not related to him, but I have followed his campaign, and I have done the same thing with Mr. Bio. I have followed his campaign. I've followed his records and what he has done for Sierra Leone. I commend him for being in the army, serving his country diligently. I commend him very much, and I have a lot of respect for him as a human being. And I believe he means well for Sierra Leone, and he means well for the Sierra Leonean people. But it's just that nothing personal, but I just believe that at this time, Sierra Leone needs someone that has connections, someone that has influence, someone that has been in many, many parts of the world and knows how things work around the world, not only in the small locale, which is Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is just a minute part of the world, but I believe that KANDEH YUMKELLA is the best man that has gone around the world and knows how to deal with people internationally. Therefore, those are one of the qualifications that I looked at in sorting out who to actually endorse as president of Sierra Leone. Not that my endorsement means anything. I am nobody in Sierra Leone or anything. But at the same time, I want to send that video to educate people so they have the opportunity to look at these gentlemen that are running for the position of being president of Sierra Leone. KANDEH YUMKELLA has visited many parts of the world. And I'm not saying awards in terms of being a braggart or to be braggadocious. No. I'm saying he's receiving awards all over the world, in different parts of the world, for a reason. The reason is affirming that this man is a force to be reckoned with. It's affirming that this man is a serious man. It's affirming that this man knows what he is doing. So therefore, as a son of Sierra Leone, you have a person like this at the tip of your finger. You need to make use of that person by making sure that person works for you in a more profitable way or lucrative manner. And I believe KANDEH YUMKELLA will do that. He's gone all around the world. He has so many connections. So therefore, I believe he's the best salesman, because a president is a salesman. He's the best salesman for our country. And we choose the best and we send our best to represent us. So therefore, because of his international experience, forget about his UN accolades or job that he has held or the positions that he has held. Forget about his education. Look at about how far and wide he has traveled. How many important people he has met in his life that can change the world, that can help him develop Sierra Leone. So these are the reasons. And yes, Mr. Bio has met important people, but how many important people has Mr. Bio met that can really change Sierra Leone? How many? Not that many, even not as many as KANDEH YUMKELLA, who among all of them, Bio, Timbo, Andrew Kelly, and the rest of the aspirants or the in SLPP and the other parties, that has traveled far and wide and has a lot of international influence or respect than KANDEH YUMKELLA? None. Nobody. If there is any second, it will be a far second. And that's just the truth. So we must say the truth to ourselves. So therefore, I, again, will say to you that Dr. KANDEH YUMKELLA is the best man for this country. When I say he's the best man, it doesn't mean that Mr. Bio or the rest of the other aspirants in all the other parties are not, I'm looking down on them. No, I'm not. All I am saying is I am trying to educate my people in how to look beyond tribal affiliation, in how to look beyond regional affiliation, in how to look beyond personal affiliation, so that they can choose the right person, the best person for our country. Because if we do make mistakes, 5 years mistake, that's 5 years, it's not one day. Just imagine, it's 365 days in a year, and you make 5, multiply that by 5, then believe me, there's enough time for that wrong person to doom the nation completely. Let's look at in the case of Hitler. Hitler won in those days in Germany by 288 votes. Why? Because people got upset they didn't vote. Now we ended up with Hitler that was horrible, who was a murderer that killed 6 million Jews that did nothing to him, absolutely nothing, just because of his own personal vendetta that he had against the Jewish people, thinking that they're the ones that have taken everything, when in fact, those people built that country. They worked hard like any German, but he went and murdered them senselessly. And other people that suffered, dragged the whole world into war. So we're not even counting the people that went into war from other countries just to make sure that they kick Hitler out. How many people lost their lives? So we should think about election the same way. We should take it very, very serious and very important. We should vet our candidates. We should vet them morally. We should vet them academically. We should vet them by the way they think. We should vet them by their leadership skills. And we should vet them whether they have the influence to help Sierra Leone at this time. And I believe, with all the above that I have pointed out, KANDEH YUMKELLA has it more than any other candidate that is aspiring for the presidency. So for those of you, now this one second part is for those of you that looked at the video. I say thank you very much. This video has been watched by thousands of people and on Facebook, and it's came to my notice that is everywhere in Europe, on WhatsApp, Imo, Viber, and other mediums going around. I encourage all of you to share it, to educate our people about how to vote. I encourage you. And for those of you that came with your positive messages regarding that video, I say thank you very much. For those of you that didn't come with positive response, I say thank you, because at least you watched the video and you have the freedom to think the way you think. I am just putting it up there, but I'm not forcing you to believe in what I am saying. I just put it out there for you to look yourself. So therefore, when I put my videos out, I make sure I tell you the truth. When I say something, you can go and dig it out and go find out yourself. So that's why my show is called The Hidden Truth. Now, I have heard, I had few people that called and insulted me and insulted up to my parents, or in particular, my mother. You know, I say to those people, you know, it's sad that you don't want to give me the opportunity as a human being, the freedom to express my views, to express what I believe. And that's part of the democracy. Freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom to belong. You want to take that away from me. I guarantee you there is no way you will silence me, and there's no way you will take it away from me. For those of you who threaten me with violence and through your phone calls and through family members, I say to you, there is nothing you can do to me. I am a fearless lion. a fearless lion. The reason why I'm not afraid, I believe in the only one God, the God that created me. I believe as long as I am saying the truth, I am not trying to tarnish anybody's character or image. I'm saying this purely for educational purposes, to help my people one way or the other, so that they can choose the best person for them tomorrow. Then I will never ever stop. If you want, you can continue to insult me or send your negative messages. They're all welcome to me. I believe that one day you will learn, because I am not going to respond to you in any negative manner, no matter how low you go. Like Michelle Obama said, I will go high. When they go low, we go high. So you can continue to do that, but I will guarantee you that I will be very, very aggressive in my campaign for Dr. KANDEH YUMKELLA. I will be coming out with videos that are facts about him and how he will change Sierra Leone and make Sierra Leone a better place for us. And sometimes I will do comparisons. But before I do